Good morning to one and all, my people. Welcome to another one. As you enter the stream, my people, please subscribe to the channel. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please, may I beg on my people, please subscribe and please like the video. Try Trelawny, demon boy, my people. Welcome to another one. A pleasant Monday morning to you. Real menace to society. That is how you would describe Delroy Coke, my people. A criminal ever since he exited his mother's womb, my people. It is like Lucifer's offspring was born. Yes, your boss is not pet and pampering this old boy. From the time Delroy became a teenager and nature started to call, he tried his luck at attracting females on his own, but those efforts failed miserably, the people. Instead of continuing to try until he succeeded, he decided to take the criminal approach and just grab somebody and satisfy himself. Anybody where him could have catch, him go grab the person and satisfy himself. He didn't discriminate when nature called, my people. Boys, girls, big woman, men, goat or cow. Him no business. He does not discriminate, my people. In this live stream, you'll be hearing from one of his victims in the community, my people, who say that he has been stalking her and her children, our goat and our cow them in our yard ever since he came out of prison, my people. I go by the name Yard Boss once again. Please like the stream as you're watching the stream, and please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on the screen. Always the Monday morning going, my people. Always your Monday morning going. All right, let us bring the newscast to the stage. The people, somebody are calling me from Florida. Hold on there. Let me take this call. I'm going to play the stream and let me take this call. Here we go.
To a primetime news follow-up now. This evening, we hear from one of the victims of the so-called serial rapist in Trelawny, who was killed by a mob on Tuesday. The woman told TVJ News that she and her children have been frequently targeted by the man over the past 8 years, and her reports have fallen on deaf ears. Kelisha Williams has that story.
We have protected her identity in order to prevent further victimization, but the woman lives in Trelawny. Now she's speaking out after 10-year-old Shania Coke was raped and killed on Tuesday. The suspect, Delroy Coke, was killed by a mob shortly after. The woman told us over the past 8 years, the same suspect, believed to be a serial rapist, has made her life miserable.
Rape a young lady and him go to prison, come back. Before him rape the little boy,
yes,
I try come in and me around here because
he was trying to come in.
Yes, that was
into your house.
Yes, that was when my son was 2 years old.
And you saw him.
Yes, man, and me call me auntie, and me auntie call the police them for me.
She was instructed to relocate, and so she moved in with her mother. However, Coke did not stop there.
And him pies a tree and me pig them, let out me water out of me tank.
Well, you know that he poisoned them.
Because of him, because him not get to come in for me. Nobody else around here not trouble, nobody miss.
Okay.
This has never happened in this community before.
We were told another report was made to the police. However, the suspect continued to harass her. She said after Hurricane Melissa, she saw Coke at her window several times, but the police told her their hands were tied because the suspect did not enter her house.
Not even come then, no come say, all right, come give him a check then. Because remember saying just come from prison, so go and give him a check now. And, make him know, say, look here, don't come back in our community with this.
And so she was living in constant fear.
Please make me kids them go outside, none at all. So if it wasn't that little girl, it would have been one of my children. But I keep them inside.
The community has been tense since Tuesday, and the residents have been blasting the police for failing to act quickly. While the police declined to speak directly with our news team, in a video statement on Friday, they appealed for calm in the area as investigations continue.
I wanted it to play out without actually interrupted. Mhm. I'm going to play it again and I'm going to lend my 2 cents, my people. The demon boy has been terrorizing the community ever since that the boy they come out at his mother belly. And Yardboss TV is going to paint the picture the way how the picture should be painted. Yes? And the way how the people them in a Trelawny know this a boy and handle business, my people tried on the spot, convicted on the spot, and them never send him go to prison. His sentence was a death penalty. That was the sentence that the people them in Trelawny, many would say rightfully, convicted him and sentenced him to death on that fateful day. When he was caught with blood upon him pants, when he was caught with the little girl 2 pound of chicken in him hand, when he was caught with the $200 change where the little girl get from the shop, my people, I don't believe it's anybody else that accosted Shania and did what they did to Shania. No. We'll continue this story as more what you would say, testimonials, new clippings come out. Yes, this one just came out yesterday. Yes, where a victim from the community came out and she spoke. The people, we're gonna listen to her again. My people, and Yardboss is gonna interject and explain how demonic this aboya is. The people, yes. Here we go again.
Now, this evening we hear from one of the victims of the so-called serial rapist in Trelawny who was killed by a mob on Tuesday. The woman told TVJ News that she and her children have been frequently targeted by the man over the past 8 years, and her reports have fallen on deaf ears.
She and her children, she says she living at the house with a 2-year-old. If the mama was around the back and wash clothes, and that the peeping Tom gripper boy there go in at the house there and buck that the 2-year-old there. She never said if the 2-year-old was a boy or if the 2-year-old was a girl. But it doesn't matter to this boy if him buck the 2-year-old. When him nature call the 2-year-old, my people, he would have take advantage of the 2-year-old. Yes. This is no choir boy. This is no pastor. This boy is the living Lucifer walking up and down in Trelawny. Whenever him they are prison, the people them in the community breed a sigh of relief. The people them in the community could walk up and down freely. And that is the reason why Shania, grandmother, probably forgets the grape bull in the community. Because the boy did their prison. And Shania and her friend them was able to walk around freely in the community with nobody troubling them. The next door neighbor living in the community with Shania, since Shania a baby. And nothing happened to Shania. My people, come on, man. Only forensic evidence alone can prove otherwise. My people, when Yardboss is analyzing something and looking at something, Yardboss is not looking at something for views, likes, and clout. No. And when I look upon this case here, my sister, the people them in a Trelawny probably got this one. I'm going to put it at 99.99% accurate. Me just leave a 0.001 until the forensic come out. The people, this a boy, a Lucifer ever since him come out. I mama belly.
Kelisha Williams has that story.
We have protected her identity in order to prevent further victimization, but the woman lives in Trelawny. Now she's speaking out after 10-year-old Shania Coke was raped and killed on Tuesday. The suspect, Delroy Coke, was killed by a mob shortly after. The woman told us over the past 8 years, the same suspect, believed to be a serial rapist, has made her life miserable.
Let me just stop birthday, so Shania is 10. The Graper Bull recently got out of prison. You see the truck where they right there, so? On the screen. Shania traversed that the truck there with her friends and by herself. Ever since she could walk and ever since she could talk. Up until 9 years old, she alone probably go to the shop many times and made it home. Remember, the next door neighbor was still in the neighborhood. The next door neighbor is not a known grapist. The next door neighbor who is the taxi. Him not known for none of them the thing there, my people. Him knew her from she a baby. She was traversing those roads by herself many times. But what happened recently? This a boy, wanna sit on the screen and run down the woman them in the community. We chop off them pants and go in them you know what. He returned to the community, my people. And ever since him returned to the community, he has been making other people. He walled them down and they had to escape from his devilish hands, my people. And on that lonely road, going home from the shop, my people, Shania was running. See the lonely road there? Shania was running just like all these females were running away from that monstrous, devilish boy. But because she was so young, she couldn't escape. She fight. And before the boy bring her in the bushes, right about here so, the boy mash her up and took her 3 points and bring her to take advantage of her. For Yard Boss, he's the only suspect. Until DNA or whatever forensic prove otherwise. Let us continue with the story.
He rape a young lady and him go to prison, come back. Before him rape the little boy,
Yes.
him I try come in and me around here because
He was trying to come in
Yes, that was
into your house.
Yes, that was when my son was 2 years old.
And you saw him.
Yes, man, and me call me auntie and me auntie call the police them for me.
She was instructed to relocate, and so she moved in with her mother. However, Coke did not stop there.
And him pies a tree and me pig them, let out me water out of me
So you
tank.
know that he poisoned.
Honestly say this a boy is an old demon boy. Them say him could read, him could write. Him couldn't get to capture the woman. So what him do is him poison the pig them. Did they run any forensic on the pig them to see if it actually hold the pig them and grape off the pig them before him actually poison them? Probably. Mighty God of Daniel. You know, see ya? Whoa. A thought just came to mind. He probably made off of the pig them. But the pig them was very slippery. Yes? Remember, him couldn't catch our pitney them for do what him want do to them. The pig them was very slippery. So him poison the pig them and then him go take advantage of the pig them. Yes, my people. He could not catch a human being. So he turned to an animal.
Because of him, because him not get to come in for me. Nobody else around here not trouble nobody miss.
Okay.
This has never happened in this community before.
Yes.
We were told another report was made to the police. However, the suspect continued to harass her. She said after Hurricane Melissa, she saw Coke at her window several times, but the police told her their hands were tied because the suspect did not enter her house.
Not even come then or come say, all right, come give him a check then. Because remember saying just come from prison. So go and give him a threat now. And, make him know, say, look here, don't come back in our community with this.
And so she was living in constant fear.
And it's not just she alone, There are many others in the community who him make offer. Some of them, him hold them down, and they had to escape out of his grips, my people. This one right just so. Him did a stalk her, my people, and he was also stalking her children. Poison the water, kill the pig them, and rape the pig them. That is what he did. Yes, my people. Delroy Cook, a real menace to society. And the people that have tried Trelawny, send him home. Finally, go meet him maker. The police push him out. And then the people them take care of the rest.
No, make my kids them go outside, none at all. So if it wasn't that little girl, it would have been one of my children. But I keep them inside.
The community has been tense since Tuesday, and the residents have been blasting the police for failing to act quickly. While the police declined to speak directly with our news team, in a video statement on Friday, they appealed for calm in the area as investigations continue.
You see the thing in her case, right? I think the reason why the police them never act in her case, she never have no video evidence. If she had video evidence showing that he was there stalking her, probably would have been rearrested and charged with stalking, right? That the stalking charge would have maybe about a 6 month in a prison, slap on the wrist, right? Because he's a repeat offender. So remember, the lady said, because all along we just have this thing that he was just convicted for the little boy. But she said that he also raped a little girl, my people. Every single time him go out and him do them the act there, him try to murder the people them, him strangle them, my people. And because him don't want to leave no witness. Remember, him go spend 7 years in a prison for what him do to the little boy. Him try to murder the little boy and the little boy survive. So this time around, him never want Shania to actually say him do it. That is the reason why he did what he did. And not only that, Shania was fighting for her life. She was running away from him. She was kicking, biting, screaming for her life, my people. That is the reason why him hurry up and do what him do ever since him enter that little trap there, my people. Yes, now let's take a look again at the devilish boy. Get it pushing out of the room, the meeting maker. Him they out there on the veranda. This was after Shania Cook's father went up there with him sick self, can hardly walk. And he confronted him and him asked him, say, did you do this to my little baby girl? And he obliged. And he said, yes. And as you're looking at him right now, on that step, him now beg for him life. The Luciferian boy is not begging for his life. He's at peace to go home, go meet him Luciferian Satan Poopa. Because this a boy are not going to heaven. This a boy are going straight down a hell, go burn up in a fire. My people, I go by the name Yard Boss. This is not a long live stream this morning. Yes, I'll try and come back again at 5 o'clock tonight. Last night, I promised to come on to do the Jaden Smith 10-month anniversary, but I was very tired. I was running up and down the place all day yesterday, my people. So tonight, hopefully, we will do a refresher on the Jaden Smith case, my people. Trelawny demon boy, my people, one of his victims came out and spoke. And hopefully many more of the victims will come out and let Jam Public know exactly what this demon boy was like, my people. Nobody should pick up for this a demon boy. Yeah? No way, Jose. Do not even have an ounce of sympathy for what happened to that little boy because his entire life, he a grape of people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. I go by the name Yard Boss. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your Monday morning. What good, my people. Please like the stream. Please like the stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. See ya.